Money gives you joy in the short run, but happy clients that keep talking about you in the long run is going to keep you walking on clouds forever. That makes you believe in what you do.
This podcast encourages and empowers you to create your own unique real story, develop your own unique real statement, and discover your own unique real self. The power is yours. Good morning, Soren Hansen. Previously, episode 1255 of the 12-Minute Convos podcast. It's been just 2 years, 3 months, 16 days, 4 hours, and 15 minutes since we last recorded that conversation. That was then. This is now. Soren, how are you doing today?
Angel Jones, I'm so happy to be back. We had such a wonderful conversation. You mentioned something about a tricycle, and because you were talking about your unique self last time. So
yeah, the red
tricycle got stuck in my head, and I'm really excited to be back and tell you how things have changed in since we spoke last.
Yeah, let's dig into that. So you're doing the podcast, right? The Tribe of Entrepreneurs at that time, and you shared on that memory, which I listened to it, and it really fascinates me how that voice clicks and I say something, right? And then it just, there was a domino effect. So yeah, tell me, how have things evolved?
Well, the podcast is gone for good reasons. It doesn't mean it's not coming back. It might be a different podcast coming back, but I have refocused my life, and sometimes we're wondering what it is that we should be doing with our lives to get where we want to be, and sometimes it's just in front of us. And so in my case, what I needed to do was right in front of me. I have been doing digital marketing for 12 years, and I started doing that in 2019, and it allowed me to move to Greece full-time with my daughters.
Wow.
So that was two major goals for the past 4 years that just panned out in a matter of 3 or 4 months.
Wow. Well, isn't that amazing? How did your daughters take it, the move?
I had promised them that was what I was working on in 2018 and 2019. So just to make it an absolute must, a must-win battle. So they were happy. And now things are just almost normal. It's like it's always been. So it's really, really nice.
So tell us what you're doing. Now, I love the name, right? When I was doing my research for this conversation, Loud Carrot. And I'd love to hear the story behind that, please. So the website is loud-carrot.com. Tell me, where did that come from?
It had to be something that made people ponder. So had it been orange carrot, or had it been fast car, or something, two words that jive together, but it had to be two words that did not mix, so that it makes people ponder. And it's had the effect because people always ask, what is that? Because I got to ask about that brand name. So it works. So what we're doing is that we are helping B2B and B2C with lead generation and marketing automation. So we basically help them generate more leads and grow their business.
Is a lot of this being done in the cloud in terms of what you're recommending to people that they use cloud services, or is it a face-to-face type scenario, or does it change according to the client you're working with?
Yes. So all my clients are in the US, and I'm sitting here in Greece. So it's definitely virtual, and it's all cloud tools. But basically what we help do is that if it's a local business, we help them dominate their local area for organic Google search, paid ads, whatever other means of social media avenue we have. And then we help them convert well on the website. We help with remarketing, and we help with lead nurturing. So that means if somebody downloads a valuable piece of content, then we can follow up and keep educating leads until they convert. So all the tools that we use for that, we help implement. But the client shouldn't be bothered with all these tools. The point is that we help increase the traffic and the leads.
So it's a done for you, right? It's a
CMO for hire.
That's intriguing. It's a great idea as well. I think it's a beautiful idea. I wonder how you get any type of rest though, with the time zone differences, one, and just what you have to do, right, by serving others. How's that going?
I'm very, very privileged. I get to work both EU and US hours. So, but it's like this when we start something new, right? It's got to be hard work. That's what it is. And that hasn't failed this time around either. But if that's why we need to pick something we enjoy doing.
I agree.
Because it is hard and it is a lot of hours. So if you don't enjoy it, you will quit.
Exactly. Tell me about it. So, I mean, that voice that said within you that you are going to move to Greece, right? And then when the time came, that voice again that said, it's time, like we're moving to Greece. How do you define that? How do you ensure that you're listening to that level of discernment?
Well, the voice was always there because I'm a father first and everything second. So I had to get there. And the reason why it happened is in part because I speak to wonderful people like yourself, keep telling us, your listeners, that it's all in our mind. We are our own limiting factors. And having been part of masterminds is also a very big element in my life. So that has helped me get there. Then when the moment came and enough was enough, I was looking for jobs, but I couldn't get myself to the point of actually sending an application. The jobs just, that situation did not excite me at all. It was draining me, and I knew it wasn't going to take me where I wanted to be. So I simply just didn't apply for job. And then there was no other venue than start getting clients. And you can make a ton of work in a day or two, like you wouldn't believe, when you have to. And so don't give yourself another way out.
That's really deep. It's hope, right?
Yeah.
It's hope. Wow.
You will make it. You will make it.
It's diving in the deep side, isn't it?
Yeah, it was sort of not applying for jobs and not having anything in the pipeline is sort of burn the boats to take the island, right? There is no other way. There's no money coming from anywhere else other than if I go get them.
Okay, is that a Denmark thing though? Burn the boats?
Oh, we do have islands though, I will say. We do have a lot of boats. But
That's wonderful. Well, my friend, I can tell you that in the midst of everything, that understanding the depth of something, I've realized is so important when planning, when understanding the container in which we survive. Is that something that is in the forefront of your mind, the possibility that you could die today or tomorrow?
No, for me, having started this now, where I see clients coming in, happy clients with big smiles, it's like everything is about the future now, because it's so abundant. There's so many opportunities. People I help out get ideas, and we deliver some of these ideas together. I got a client that has an excellent idea for a service and basically a business that we're working on right now. So ideas could keep popping up now. So it's all about the future. And the happiness of my clients that I have helped. I helped Christine of Nashville Food Tours, called A Little Local Flavor, from part-time to full-time in a month.
Wow.
It's that kind of happiness that you get back from a client like that is invaluable. It's why I do this, and that's exciting.
I'm proud of you, my friend.
I am proud of me, but I'm happy for Christine, because that's amazing. Quitting her part-time, full-time job to go full-time on her own business is what we all want.
It surpasses the money you make, doesn't it?
Money gives you joy in the short run, but happy clients that keep talking about you in the long run is going to keep you walking on clouds forever. That makes you believe in what you do.
Yeah, and believe in yourself, because you've actually channeled that uniqueness that's within you, and you've made it into something. You've led the way, right? Yeah. For Christine to then have hope.
And I try to focus on clients like that it actually makes a difference. I don't want to go into enterprise and too much big corporations, because it's not there's no energy.
Yeah.
So clients like this, I have a few of, and I'm determined to make them a better life.
That's wonderful. Again, amazing audience, loud-carrot.com. You can connect with Soren there. Soren, is there any other place you'd want people to connect with you?
I think that's good.
Oh, so check him out. Hey, I can say, my friend, that this is such of a grand opportunity. Just like you with Christine, it feels the same way, right? Like touching back and hearing that you've not given up and how your dreams have come to fruition. So I do thank you for that, as well as I thank you for your service to humanity. Because you could have said, hey, I'll keep this information to myself. Instead, you decided to help others, right? And that's so important. It's so important. So again, thank you for that. In closing, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
No, not, well, it could be an hour conversation if we wanted to, Definitely. But I just appreciate that you and I have touched base. I remember we talked on your rooftop apartments where your parents were there. So I just appreciate staying in contact. So keep staying in contact, Angel. I love being on your podcast. And anywhere else I can help you, please let me know.
I appreciate you tremendously. A pleasure. I treasure. Again, amazing audience. Soren Hansen. Soren, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. This podcast is produced by Pod Edits. Visit podedits.com for professional podcast publishing.